It's garage chemistry time with Miller. That's me.
What up, you guys? Today we're going to be doing a chemiluminescent lab. This is one of my lab demonstrations. This is one of my favorite demonstrations. I call it the luminol demonstration. It's also called the cool blue light. So what chemiluminescence is during a chemical reaction, you see this kind of glowing light from the reaction. And it's due to the electrons being excited into different orbitals around an atom or a compound. And that light given off is those electrons going back down to the lower ground state that they're originally at. So once they get excited up by absorbing the energy due to the chemical reaction, then they give off light and go from that excited state to the ground state. So what's actually happening today is this chemiluminescence reaction chain. So that's luminol right there. It looks like the aromatic ring with the, so there's two aromatic ring, or there's one aromatic ring, there's two rings on there with the nitrogen bond. And then that reaction arrow is that sodium borate, tetrahydrate, and the sodium carbonate. So what we're gonna do, so this first experiment that I'm gonna do, at the cool blue light, it uses those two chemicals to excite the reaction of luminol, and the luminol turns into that luminol ion with the sodium ions floating in water, turns into nitrogen gas, carbonic acid, sodium borate, and water. So all that's going on in the actual solution in there, and that's the luminol that's going on is what's lighting up. So that's that molecule lighting up. So what goes on is you have this atom right here, and those little like bubbles right here, those electrons in the atom are different orbitals that those electrons reside in, and that energy is what goes to the electrons, and it absorbs the energy and jumps to an excited state. Hence the part down below here, it falls back to the ground state, and all those arrows jutting out are the light given off as the electron drops to the ground state, and that's the electron dropping to the ground state. Okay, so that's essentially what's going on. Chemists usually display it like this. So here's that ground state, how the electrons, those arrows are the electrons, those are the spins on the electrons. And once it makes that quantum jump to the excited state, you see that one electron, since it's not paired anymore, just the one goes up. The one electron jumps to the higher energy level, and light's given off to get back down to the ground state. That's essentially what's going on. So this first reaction here, let's try it out. So right now I have a luminol in this cup right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add copper sulfate, and we should see the copper sulfate at the point of the reaction. We should see a glowing blue light. So I'm going to turn the lights off. When we come back, we're going to check that out. All right, we're back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the cup up, and I'm going to actually you should just see the cup in the window right there. What I'm going to do now is add the copper to the beaker, and we're going to see if the luminol reacts with that copper in there. What? So that blue glow right there is the luminol that's lighting up during the reaction. So see that with the nice blue glow. If I add more copper into it, it'll go again if I add more copper. So every time you can see at the base of that beaker there, the more copper I add to it, the more chemiluminescence. So the faster I stir the solution, you're gonna see it light up, and if I stop stirring it, you see it go a little bit dark, right? And now that all the copper was added to the solution, enough copper was added so that the reaction is gonna stop, okay? So there's all the luminol is reacted with. Now this next reaction is gonna be using this handy dandy, if you can see it behind me in the light, it's a funnel system. I'm gonna add another luminol to that. So what we just saw is one luminol reaction. This next one uses bleach instead of sodium borate. Okay, it just uses that bleach to excite the electrons in there, and we're gonna check it out and see what it looks like, okay? Woo! So you can see as I'm adding that luminol in there, you can see it going down the string into the beaker the whole time. Now, as that luminol was going into the funnel down the Teflon tubing and into the beaker, once that bleach hits that luminol, it does the same thing that the copper did to the cup. It was exciting the luminol molecule, getting those electrons to jump up to different energy levels and then go back down to ground state. So that's chemiluminescence. Really, really cool. It was what we would have gone over in the quantum unit, but we got to cut it short. All right, guys, have a great day.